All right, group 3. Okay, so I had stopped in the middle of the read earlier, and I had a lot of stuff to do throughout my day, so I was just now picking back up on group 3, and my video had completely shut off. So this is a completely separate video, but it is the continuation, okay, of the pick a card. So this is group 3. Those of you who chose the rose quartz, you can't see it, but it is very pink. Or maybe you were going by the card. Father of Pentacles. That song is coming to mind too. Father of mine, tell me where have you been? Yeah, I just closed my eyes and the world is something. I don't remember the rest of it. Something about chakras here too, where you could be noticing colors are a lot vivid, more brighter. It's because your third eye is opening, my loves. You could do some father healing. You could be reflecting and healing from previous trauma that was inflicted upon you from a father figure. You could be a father yourself. This pentacle is shining down like the star, like the sun though. It's illuminating a lot of things around something for you. I'm not sure. I think this is an elk here too. So maybe you're seeing elk or deer, anything with antlers. Moose are coming to mind as well. Let's get some general here. It's supposed to be what's coming for you in the next 90 days, but please keep in mind this is a general read, so take what resonates and leave the rest for the rest. If you were drawn to more than one group also, that's fine as well, because there could be bits and pieces of the message that you're going to later put together. Not only talking about you, but people and situations going on around you, and it could pertain to past, present, or potential near future, okay? Sacrifice. Rainbow, rainbow, material harvest, harmony, harmony within relationships. You might be reflecting on things, realizing what sacrifices your father had made for you, or seeing that maybe your father could have stood to make more sacrifices than what he really did for you. There's something about seeing a situation differently this go around. Could have an urn with your father's ashes in it as well, or an urn on order. Something about a gazebo. I think that's what they're called, the gazebos. Trellis. I'm gonna get more crown chakra illumination going on here too. I'm going to get more clarity cards though. Number 3, 6, and 9. So Tesla is coming to mind because there's he came up with the 3-6-9 method. I think that's what it's called, but it's about saying positive affirmations 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night before you go to bed. So if you've been looking into positive affirmations, that could be you. And then you've probably been in this attitude of gratitude for quite some time also. I'm feeling like realizing that you have the resources around you. You do indeed have everything that you need. Apologies. Forgiveness coming in. Your dad could have been somebody who like to drink. I've got pleasure seekers here. Journey. Could have been someone who liked to drink, who liked to party, go out a lot. He seemingly chose his friends over the family. Okay, so somebody's father might be in jail or prison right now also. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Someone's father could also have been having like a whole different family, like a whole second life. You know, some of those people that live double lives. I'm feeling that here, okay? Let's disconnect from that father energy though, please, Spirit. Thank you. And we'll continue on. We've got these beautiful lily flowers here. I think she's got a butterfly in her hair also. Can we get a clarity card for the sacrifice? Young woman. Sacrifice for your children, maybe as a young woman, because we've got a young woman here also. Maybe you feel like you've had to make a lot of sacrifices in your life. You had to grow up before it was really time for you. Maybe you didn't really get to have a childhood. Somebody just buy a white dress. Something about the color brown here too, because we've got a lot of brown here. The table is brown, this water is brown. Could be clear and muddied thinking, not having really clear foresight on things. Can we get another clarity card for that? Can we get another clarity card for this? Soldier. Soldiering on. Sacrificing for their country. We're going back to the father thing of things, okay? I mentioned the attitude of gratitude, being grateful. If you have been thanking your father for his service, if he's passed on, I feel like he's acknowledging this of you. I see somebody bowing their head and closing their eyes in acknowledgement. So that could have been maybe the way your dad said okay or yes. He's around the wife. Alright. Yeah, I feel like you could have been really young. You could be reflecting on something that happened when you were really young too. Could have an older sister, excuse me, or an aunt, or you might be dealing with someone like another kid, like a half sibling also. You have the same dad but different moms. Okay, so this card came out, servant. But I'm not even drawn to her or the word. I'm really drawn to this picture of fruit over here. And then they're pointing that there's fruit here. Material harvest. So apples. I think apples came out in group 1 also. Can we get more clarity for that, please? What is the situation here with material harvest? It's coming in, okay? There's like something about, we've got servant and service and constancy. So you might feel like you're constantly... actually giving without expectation is coming to mind, okay? When we perform services for other people, unless it's a like, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine, if you're trying to do something out of the kindness of your heart, but then later you're throwing it into this person's face that, oh, well, what about that time I helped you with this? Or what about that time I did this for you? When we do that, that means your intentions weren't unconditional. There was not unconditional love behind it. You were doing it with the means to gain something later on. So there's this sense of needing to perform services or just be kind and perform services out of the goodness of your heart regarding situations. When we give without expectation, and this might be why you're having a hard time with your manifestations, is because you haven't been giving without expectation, or there's something about throwing something in someone's face. Old woman is here too, so there's harmony. We've got wife and old woman, so there is harmony within a relationship with a mother figure or grandmother figure. Maybe your mother was a soldier. Can we get another card with that? So here's a message for all you empaths that not everything is yours. I know it's hard not to worry about family members or close friends around us who are seemingly going through a hard time. But you can't take on their burdens. You can't make them your own to worry about. Also, friendly reminder that not everything you're feeling is yours, okay? When this person, or masculine or feminine, who's ever in this despair energy, their feelings are projecting into your auric field, especially if you communicate with them on a daily and you continuously speak to them on the phone, you know, whatever it may be. This is their journey to go through. It's not up to you to help make things better for them. You can't fix somebody's emotions and their mental state and the way they see things. We can't. So, okay, so just cleansing your energy, it would be a good idea, especially after you are done interacting with them, and protecting yourself before you go out too. And because this is coming up a lot, that, well, it's always come up for everybody to cleanse their energy and to protect themselves and to try to release. I release what's not serving me, and I release what's that is not mine with love and compassion. This will help bring harmony more into the situation and into their situation as well, because it's like I'm feeling like these energies and these despairing thoughts and feelings, so you have them and they have them, and they're really just feeding off of each other and just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Sighing it out, the sighs. You've been doing a really good job at whatever this is you've been doing, though. Something is getting closer to you, because I see consolation. So whenever I see that word, I think consolation prize, right? And here's a ship, little bitty. Looks like it's really far away from this guy. But then here, she's got it. It's really, really close. So I feel like something seemingly that seems so far off is actually just around the corner for you, group 3. Okay. Let's get over to these other cards. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. You could be seeing lions a bit, swords, athames. I can't remember what that dagger is called. I think it's A-T-H-A-M-E. You could be called to make some sort of sacrifice within your home life as well, for a soldier in your life. Because, okay, so once we heal our inner child, then we move on to the adolescent and the teenage years. And we're literally having to heal our inner teenager as well. Please don't discount any information or ideas that are coming to you when you see these cards either, okay? Just because I didn't touch on it, I didn't point it out, that's meant for you specifically, not for me, okay? Goddess, you're transcending. There could be a deity or a goddess that you're wanting to work with as well. Who's the goddess of vegetation? Who's the goddess? I can't remember. Is it Artemis? I don't remember, but you might want to look that up. And then we've got little bees crowning this swan. And here is, you're transcending those negative energies into positive. And you might be seeing star shapes a lot too. But with the world here, it's validating the empath part, right? But you're actually, as you're making sacrifices and you're healing yourself, you're helping to heal those in your collective as well, in your home and your dynamics. Truth, number 25 or number 7. I don't remember what this thing is called, but you could be seeing this sign. There's also a goddess who's this, if you see these, she's wanting to work with you. I'm not doing very well with the names here today. Number 9 again, 7. So I think you've got the number synchronicity. No, you don't. Never mind. I was going to say 7, 8, 9, but maybe you are seeing like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Time to get out of a situation. So I feel like your spirit team is behind you, giving you the courage. If you're having a hard time summoning that courage, call upon your spirit team. They will help you with the courage to make that sacrifice to get out of that situation you're wanting to get out of. Only if you want to get out of it, though, because you're the human here. It's up to you, you know. Someone is behaving stupidly. So maybe they're giving you the courage to, you know, just sacrifice some things and just bite your lip and let it pass, right? Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. But see, they're talking about the boat here, and I pointed boats out a while ago, right? Something significant about a boat. And September also. September, there's a few more cards here, I think. You will be taken care of in difficult times. The universe is asking you to trust and have faith in it. Something always works out, okay? And then we have October here also. By October, and then January. So we've got September, October, and January. Dang. There's a lot of month cards here. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding that's coming through as well. I felt drawn to this deck as well, so I'm going to go ahead and see what do we have in this deck. For the Transcendence Goddess cards, the Magician and the Chariot. Wow, so the horse and the cheetah coming through here. Pentacles all around though, and this is coming over. So you can indeed create and bring in and manifest. Manifestation is very quick right now. You might find yourself in the foundation of justice, karmic bonds being broken. You have the ability to create your own reality. I mentioned the sun earlier. Where was that one card? Oh, this. So here again, looks like the sun, and then actually I was going to say moon on that one. Number 7. And then the owl, the Son of Swords. So somebody is doing some father healing here, whether it's you or your divine counterpart, your brother, sister, friends, whomever, okay? There is joy to be had, though. Joy in the family tree. There's some sort of activation going on, and there's healing energy being sent to you. Number 16 or number 7, we've got 777 here. Who's the goddess that cried tears? I think it was Freya. Look, the sacrifice card again. So there's some sort of, maybe you're tired of making sacrifices for your family. Maybe you feel like you've given all that you can give. That song Sia comes to mind. I put my armor on to show you how strong I am. I put my armor on and show you all that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. Anger. There's a lot of anger coming out. You're constantly on the defense and constantly. But we've got harmony and joy. There is harmony and joy to be had. You're just coming from a place of animosity. I think there's another card here for us. Burdens. Yeah, remember I was talking about burdens of other people, and they're not all yours entirely. There's one more card here, the ant and the wasp. An emotional release. So something is having to happen in this cycle that's been happening for you, because there's thoughts and feelings that need to be expressed and emoted and released. And this cycle is going to keep coming around. It's going to keep coming around until you act upon it and you summon the courage and make that sacrifice to do what you're supposed to do. I know they know it's a struggle, and it's like you're swimming upstream without a paddle. But they're saying you seriously need to remember that we're here with you always. Your passed on loved ones, your spirit team, God, the universe, okay? It is essential for you at this time to get grounded. You'll probably find a feather when you're out in your yard, by the way. What else do we have? It's all good. It's all good, and it will be good, okay? You've got a lot of number 9 cards here, too. Maybe looking up to your life path number again, doing some studying on that, and in your birth chart, yeah, retreating. So being a scholar, learning, doing some research, cleansing your chakras, cleansing your auras. What is this? Great fortune. And this could be great fortune, great emotional contentment that's coming towards you. And we've got one more card here. What's the final outcome, my loves? What is the final outcome for this group 3? There's a freaking train. The High Priest, Guardian, you are protected. Working with those deities from ancient Egypt as well. And Gaia, healing. There is healing here within the situation. Crows. Thank you. I love these cards. Cone of Power, energy. Yeah. You could be retreating because you're starting to hone like a bear in hibernation, you know. It's like you're taking energy and you're putting it somewhere for safekeeping to use it to bring it out later. But please remember not to act upon animosity and anger. Don't do or say something that you're going to regret in the meantime. We've got the candle, the cup. This is like the Magician card too. And look, the feather again. Feathers here. Significant for you. And I started to pull this card a while ago and I was like, nah. I put it back and guess what? It came out again. Aradia, Heritage. I'm going to read you the book meaning for that. And then that closes group 3. Please keep in mind, I would love for you, if any of this resonated for you and you'd like me to go deeper, just please reach out. I don't remember a lot of what I say in these reads, but I would be more than happy to do a full-blown read for you. The crown chakra, birthright, heritage, celestial guidance. Celestial also is a reminder to call upon your starseed families, okay? The galactic beings, the extraterrestrials. Now is the time to claim your birthright, to claim your true self. You're being guided by celestial beings and earthly circumstances toward the embodiment of your highest potential. Your efforts are being acknowledged by higher spiritual powers, encouraging you to continue your quest for personal enlightenment. Believe in yourself and what you are here to do. You receive all the help that you need. Claim your power. Stand alone for a while if necessary. You will not be alone for long. Life circumstances are simply reflections of your own inner world. It's time to change yourself and to let the reflections coming back to you change too. Review personal opinions and beliefs. It's all good. Remember, it's all good. And if you have to, just retreat and disconnect from everyone's energy so you can allow yourself to heal those emotions and release them. Figure out, ask yourself questions. Why does this make me feel this way? Why is it I get so angry whenever this subject is brought up? Why do I get so angry? Why do I have to feel like I have to control everything? You know, ask yourself questions. And goodbye to the old and say hello to the new. You have finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. There is joy, there's healing, no more struggle, there's emotional releases here, energy coming for you, healing, you know, being mindful of what you're putting in your body as well. Okay. You're releasing a lot of personal sorrow that's still there too, but there's excitement coming for you, okay? Good things. This too shall pass. Love and light.